understanding your fear in the situation will point you to what you need. So in the last video, I talk about, okay, you're in a toxic marriage, your husband's very defensive, and we're needing you to focus on yourself and have boundaries. And what prevents us from doing that a lot of the time is fear. And that fear is valid, and that fear has a lot of different parts to it. And so when you're parsing through your fear, the point of that process is not to just internalize. The point of that process is to figure out what you need. All emotions point to needs. Anger, the need for a boundary, or the need for like further exploration. Fear, the need for protection. That is the need when it comes to fear. Protection and maybe courage. I don't know. You get to decide based on your situation. So, for example, if your husband really is like scary, if he really is someone to be afraid of, and you need protection and standing up to him. A lot of times, women, we don't know, like we're scared, like we watch Snapped, and I know that's the opposite, but like we see Chris Watts, like we are like, he's actually unpredictable and I don't know what he's going to do. Well, risk factors, like does he punch holes in walls? Does he get in your face? Like, does he violate physical boundaries? Does he yell and get intimidating in the car? Like that's physical abuse, by the way. So all of those things. If he does not do these things, is it like, well, he's a man, he's capable. Okay. Back to you and the fear, the need for protection. If he did anything to you, would you call the police on him? And I would guess the answer is no. And I would guess you'd feel guilty. You'd feel, I don't want to ruin his life. He's the father of my kids. Those are problems that you have. Those are your own boundary issues. If anybody were to touch you, what would you do? I remember walking through the neighborhood one time and I heard this dog barking, and I've been bit before, so I have like this trauma reaction. And it turned out to be this, and I like froze. And it turned out to be this little dog. And I just like realized that even if the dog came at me, I'd probably freeze. And then I turned out, I was like, I would lose against this little dog? Like, where is my fight? You know what I mean? Like, you're allowed to have fight. That's courage in this situation. So what are your needs here? And can you meet them? Will you meet them?